Vicky!
Man, down in the catacombs, that echoing could be coming from anywhere.
You're not well, Vicky. You need professional help.
Says the man dressed as a bat.
Touche, I'll give you that one.
Let him go!
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
I'll bring you Wayne. But first, let Alfred Pennyworth go.
No. Afraid he's too useful to do that just yet. You're doing so much for one old man.
Yeah, I'll do it for anyone. Just happens to be that that old man means quite a lot to Batman. Yikes!
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to carry his burdens.
Yikes! Man, what, am I Indiana Jones now? All we need is a boulder and I've got to like, slide under a door and grab my cowl before it shuts and the transformation's complete.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am, who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
Now there's a question for the ages.
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it, but for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
Move!
Hold on, Alfred.
You came for me. After what you said, I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Yikes! Alright, Lady Arkham, let's do this.
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern for someone you've never met before.
It's called compassion, Vicky. Something you seem to know very little about.
Sounds like deflection to me. There's more here than you're telling. It makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Oh. Batman, don't you...
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
Well, this is a no-brainer. My secret identity over the safety and welfare of Alfred, it's no competition.
That's what it will take to save him. No!
No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. But of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
I can't change what happened in the past. I would have fought for you, Vicky. No one should have to suffer the way that you did.
You don't know how I suffered. But you will. I'll show you what Thomas Wayne did to me. To my family.
Cheap shot.
No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death.
Alright, Vicky Val, let's finish this once and for all. Whoa!
I'll bury you.
You keep damaging the pillars the way you are, and you might literally bury us. Oh, Batman with a left hook. Oh, nice one.
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
But what's it worth if you end up dying? Yikes! How many times do I have to throw you through these pillars before you get the idea? Man, Batman is not holding back. Give her credit where credit's due. She can take a punch. Oh, rocky finish! God, how many times did she spin in the air then? Holy hell! That was some punch. She must have spun like 5 times. Yikes! Although that may have been one punch too far.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Boom, baby!
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned.
Selina.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that. After everything that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
Lady Arkham, Penguin, Harvey. They won't be the last to threaten Gotham.
Likely not, but you'll be ready. In the meantime, let us hope for some peace. To peace.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for its future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
Is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Well, at least through all of this, the one friendship, the one family member Bruce hasn't lost is Alfred.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most. Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Well, to be honest, looking at these two choices, I would say Batman is the one that he truly is, and that Bruce is actually the mask, he's actually the person he pretends to be. But for the sake of this, I feel like going as Bruce will be the best option here. I mean, going as Batman, yeah, you can lend Gordon your support, but he's not exactly going to stand up there on stage and give a rousing speech as the Dark Knight. Whereas Bruce, this could be a real bonus. We can repair a lot of the damage that has been done to us and get not only Batman on the side of the GCPD, but also Bruce Wayne. I mean, Batman and Gordon are in great standing with one another, so they're sticking together regardless. He doesn't need to go to stage, but this can be a great help to Bruce Wayne.
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
Commissioner Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
What happened to your ear? It looks painful.
Cut myself shaving?
What'd you use, a chainsaw? Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
Gotham doesn't have to like me, but I do hope they'll hear me out.
I appreciate that. I was half hoping Batman might show up, too. I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here. Not to mention, he makes one hell of an impression on people.
If Batman isn't here, then it's because he's more needed somewhere else. I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah, good advice when it comes to that guy.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
You know, during times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city. Many of you have suffered terrible losses. And some of those losses came at the hands of my own father. Or at least as a result of his actions. I loved my father. But nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man. Heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end, a closer alliance between the GCPD and Wayne Enterprises will provide the police force with the support, with the training, and the equipment they need to make Gotham safer than it ever has been before. The GCPD will be the most technologically advanced police force in the country, because the people of Gotham deserve to feel safe.
Yikes! Well, that was a short-lived moment of victory there. Oh, no you don't! I mean, no, a man with a gun. Whatever will I do? Innocent Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
Just minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
He sure does clean up well. See you soon, Brucey.
And just like that, it is done. Lady Arkham, Penguin, Two-Face, and the Children of Arkham all put to bed, laid to rest, done and dusted. However, as one threat subsides, another one rises. And just like I called it back in episode 4, it looks like Joker is going to play a much larger role in Season 2 of Telltale Batman, assuming there is going to be a Season 2. And I wonder if I had went there at the end as Batman instead of Bruce Wayne, if Joker would have had a bit more of a fascination for the bats, as we know he's going to do, or if he's always going to be fixated on Batman regardless of who I go as at the end there. But with that being said and done, for one last time, let's go through the options and see what I did and how that compares to the rest of the public. In the last episode, it was very split down the middle. As we can see right here, that is not the case. You and 77.5% of players distracted Penguin long enough for Gordon to get the job done, which is just a good thing. My actions after that weren't so great. I got a bullet to the face, courtesy of Penguin. But hey, that's the one that's so good that Batman can respawn and Penguin can't. So, but yeah, it seems like the majority of people distracted Penguin for long enough. I'm guessing you had to say stuff that just caught his attention. If you just agreed with him or just bowed down, he probably wouldn't have had the attention focused on you the whole way. That's what I assume anyway. Oh, a bit of a different one here. Did you blame Alfred for his involvement with Thomas Wayne? You and 67.7% of players comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame. Only 2% of players blamed Alfred for not doing enough. Oh, look at that. But also, incidentally, just going back to oh, yeah, can I go back? Yeah, go. Going back to this one, if you, in the last episode, I went and stopped Harvey Dent from burning down Wayne Manor. If you actually go and stop Penguin from hacking all your technology, the start of episode 5, I actually think is better than the one that I had. Because at the start of episode 5, you have to try and stop Harvey Dent. And instead of the old commissioner getting killed in that weird hostage situation, Harvey and his goons attack the police force and he gets killed then. And then you have a real intense confrontation with Harvey Dent inside a burnt down Wayne Manor. Like, I think that start to episode 5 is much better than the one I got with Penguin, but it just made more sense to stop Harvey in the last episode than it did to stop the Penguin. But it's a shame, because if I had stopped Penguin in episode 4, the confrontation with Harvey at the start of episode 5 is just so much better in my opinion. But How did you respond to Selena? You and 91.2% of players regarded Selena as more than a thief. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. Especially if how many people tried to kiss her at the episode 1 or episode 2 is any judge. It seems like a lot of people are on Selena's side, but it was the right thing to do. We know she's more than just a thief. The amount of time she could have just ran off and left me to die, and she didn't. It may have been a con. I think the con is just the excuse she uses for sticking around as long as she did. Did you take off the cowl? You and 73.4% of players removed your cowl and revealed your identity to Vicky. Again, yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. I'm not surprised that's the most chosen option. I mean, yeah, you could try and take her down, but like, would you really want to risk blowing off Alfred's head? Plus, it's only her in the room, so there was a good chance that only one of you was going to make it out of this situation alive. So, plus, she's crazy. So if people started saying, if she survived and then started saying that Bruce Wayne's Batman, like, who would have believed her? We knew she had a fixation on Bruce Wayne. We knew she had a fixation on Batman. Everyone would just think that her two fixations had merged into one. I just think she's crazy, but it was definitely the right thing to do. Giving up Batman's secret identity is always the option I'd choose over Alfred dying. Did you attend Gordon's address as Bruce or Batman? You and 59% of players showed up to Gordon's address as Bruce. Yeah, that's a bit closer. That doesn't surprise me. It really was a 50-50 split there. But as much as I wanted to show Gordon some support as Batman, because Gordon and Batman have had such a great relationship in my game that I've played through so far, but I feel it was more important for Bruce, because Bruce's name has been dragged through the mud, and this was a moment to bring him back up into good standing in the public of Gotham, whereas Batman is already in a great standing with both Gordon and the Gotham public. But with that being said and done, that is it for season episode 5 and season 1 of Telltale's Batman. Who knows when Season 2 is going to come out, if Season 2 will indeed come out, but when it does, we will find out what happens with all the choices I have made throughout Season 1 and how that affect Season 2. Mostly, I'm guessing, how I've reacted with Joker is going to be most of the ramifications we'll see, but we will see what will happen when Season 2 eventually gets released. And I think, actually, if I keep going, I think I can have a look at all of my seasons worth of stuff. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I should have gone right instead of clicking on that. Oh, well. We won't get to see that. But, yeah, I think if you actually go right instead of pressing A like I just did then, you can actually look at your entire season's worth of stats. But I already have looked once before, and I think pretty much it just says that I was more of a merciful Batman instead of being brutal. I was always compassionate and merciful, and I worked with others, and I was just a very kind, kumbaya, happy Batman, not like the Batman you see in the comics. But with that being said and done, that is all we have for Season 1 Batman. It will return when Season 2 comes out, but that isn't even on the horizon yet. So, until Season 2 eventually comes out, I will catch you guys later.